Stone broke the glass and almost hit the man. He quickly walked out of the house and found black plastic bag on the ground. Inside is the old dog that has been with him for 5 years. The rope on the side proved that he was strangled to death. And what caused all this was just a lie told by this girl. The man's name is Lucas, and the girl is his student in kindergarten. Lucas didn't pay attention at first, until the girl handed him a love letter. Only then did he realize that the girl had feelings for him that he shouldn't have. Tell her kisses can only be given to parents. The girl is sitting alone in the office this evening. The girl says she hates Lucas because she is different from me down there. Boys and girls are inherently different. At this time, the girl said something strangely. The principal's face changed instantly. The next day, Lucas was called to the office as soon as he came to work. Principal says a child accused him of sexual assault. I cannot reveal the identity of the whistleblower, and before the matter is investigated clearly, he is not allowed to have contact with any more children. Afterwards, the principal invited a psychologist. He first asked the girl if what she said last night was true. The girl is no longer angry at this time. I want to go out and play with Lucas as soon as possible. This is the instinctive avoidance after major trauma. Experts continue to press for details of sexual assault. So a perfect record of sexual assault was born. The principal urgently summoned all parents. And there may be more than one victim. For a time, people in the town were panicked. That night, Lucas received a call from his son. They said his father was a child molester. The next day, Lucas came to the kindergarten angrily, asked the principal what happened, but the principal refused to communicate with him. Ask him to produce evidence of his obscenity. Lucas unexpectedly learned that a girl had reported him. Lucas grew up with the girl's father. Just look into his eyes, and we can know whether he is lying or not. But since the girl claimed that she was sexually assaulted, I didn't even want to give him a chance to explain. The noise. After hearing this, his mother hugged him nervously. Just pretend that the child is frightened. A few days later, a parent found the school. Said that his own child was also molested by Lucas. But in fact, Lucas's house doesn't have a basement at all. Then the girl suddenly found Lucas. Lying is just a small mistake. Lucas intends to clear things up. Lucas started calling people to verify this. He really never touched that girl. His girlfriend's suspicion caused Lucas to completely collapse. Father has been fired from school. Many police officers come to my home every day. Keep asking the same questions. How many children have you molested? Son firmly believes that father did nothing. People's ill will not be relieved by this. My son is shopping in the supermarket today. They and their son are not welcome here. Son wanted to tell his father about this, but I saw him being surrounded by several policemen. Lucas asked his son to find his mother. Stumbled to his feet. He just wants to get what he deserves. Even though he was beaten to a bloody head, but his eyes are extremely determined. Lucas limped out of the supermarket. This scene happened to be seen by the girl's family. Maybe he really was wronged. Lucas washes the blood off his face. People around him avoid him, but he didn't seem to see it. At this time, the kindergarten children came out to sing. Among them was the girl who falsely accused him. In the children's songs, Lucas couldn't help crying. Let others drive you out. That night, my friend found her daughter and talked all night. Everything is just because of a lie from a girl. Will not lie about big things. But how can a child have the ability to judge the size of things? With unconditional trust in children. All involved in a silent murder. Late night friends find Lucas. Just move from one place to another, like a hunter in the forest. Always ready to pull the trigger. As for who the prey is, residents of the town came to participate one after another. Lucas shook their hands in a friendly way. Lucas took him to the forest. Just as they were approaching a deer, a bullet hit the tree close to Lucas' scalp. The shooter targeted him again. But he can shoot under the light of justice. The victim couldn't see his face clearly. I just felt a haze covering my mouth, covering other people's eyes and ears. All that is left is despair.